Hello and welcome back to Base and Bricks, and this is going to be the fourth and final week of Building Endor. This mock has eaten up so many of my parts, and it has taken an absurdly long time for the size that it is. So I'm going to be very happy to finally finish this mock, and let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to do here is take these off, because I'm not using them anymore. So I'm just going to fill up the terrain with some of these plates, as well as some ground plates as well. Okay, so now we finally have the base layer of the terrain. Now, it's time to start adding some vegetation and the rest of the detailing. I recently got this Endor diorama set, and I decided this would be the perfect thing to transform the Endor bunker. So I'm going to take some of these trees apart and some of the vegetation as well. I will be putting this back together at some point. So I just finished these two trees and I blended them into the terrain as well as I could. And now it's just time to fill in the rest of the terrain with the pieces I have. I now have a bunch of these pieces that I can use from that Endor set, as well as the rest of my pieces that I have. So let's get to work. So I've just taken off all of the vegetation and everything from the mock and put it onto here in the best places I found. Now it's just time to add the rest of the vegetation and any other terrain details that I need to do. Right now, the edges of the dirt is very straight and unnatural looking, but that does not matter because after I add the rest of the vegetation, it won't matter because it'll all be covered up by the vegetation. So let's head to another time lapse. So here it is, the completed Endor mock. Now, I still don't have the minifigures on it just yet, but I can say that now the build is complete. And the funny thing is, even though I went so overboard with the vegetation, I barely made a dent in the leaves that I had. So now it's time to start getting the minifigures and placing them. So I have my stormtroopers over here, but I still need some rebels. There will not be a lot of rebels just because I don't have the money to get that many rebels, and also they're very expensive. So I'm going to pretend that they're like a small, like elite group of troopers, and I might add some like extra aliens or something. but I'm going to take the bodies of the Luke and Leia figures, and then I'm just going to switch out the heads for some of these Imperial fleet troopers. Not Imperial fleet, Rebel fleet troopers. And then here we have a Endor Rebel. Now I only have 2 of these helmets, the other ones are just gonna not have the helmet. Okay, so here we have all the rebels. But in terms of weapons that I'm gonna give them, I'm gonna give this soldier right here, who is gonna be the old Captain Rex. I'll give him this gun right here. Give this guy commando gun. This guy a custom brick made gun. Doesn't have a helmet. And then I'm gonna give this guy this gun. I have no idea if this is even in Star Wars or what type of gun this is, but I think it's really cool, and I got it in one of my World War II orders that I had. So I'm just gonna give it to this guy. And there we go. There's the completed rebels. Now that we have all the minifigures ready, let's start placing them on the mock.